because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table and figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club.
Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect scattered abroad. Shalom. All right. It's a big club, and we ain't in it. Okay. And, you know, I was meditating on that because, you know, these different events had, you know, transpired and, you know, with this financial system. Okay. And make no mistake, brothers and sisters. This is not by coincidence, okay? It's a big club, and we ain't in it. This is all a part of a plan, all a part of a agenda to usher in a new a system, okay, which they call the Fourth Industrial Revolution, and which is going to be stringed by certain events to force and to get to the people to accept this. To bend to get the people to bend to their will. All right, because they know that the average a person around the world is not going to accept these elite plans. Okay, and you heard George Carlin, you know, he was a comedian, and he passed away a couple years back. Okay, you know, he basically just going in, and he's meaning the Edomites, the so-called white man. He runs this world. He rules this society. He gets to decide what people see on TV and who's the politician. Those elites, they do that. And I have this article here where it says that Silicon Valley Bank CEO sold $3.6 million in stocks days before bank's failure. Now, was this a coincidence? Did he not know that this was the bank was in what we you know what they portrayed to the world as going under? Did he just randomly sell $3.6 million in stock before it failed? But this is what George Carlin was just speaking about. How they don't want informed citizens. They don't want critically thinking people. That's why you're all dumbed down. You're eating. We're all eating poison. You know, I'm not gonna say you because we all eating poison. You know, you got different chemicals in the water. You're constantly being attacked. Okay, you're too tired to even think. That's why you got to work. Some people got to work 2 and 3 jobs, and you got to work long hours. You got kids, and you're so stressed out. You're too stressed out to even think. The only thing you're thinking about is just surviving. And that's what the so-called white man has gotten this society set up for you not to think. Because you're always too tired. You always have something to do. You're always broke. So you're never in a especially the Israelites, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man. Starting with them, the leaders. You're too tired. You're too stressed out. Your woman is stressing you out. You're behind on bill. It's always something. And of course, it's the curses. But it's to get you not to think. Not for you to use your mind. And it's a big club. And you ain't in it. You know, for all the people that are, oh, yeah, I'm going to, make it in this society. That you ain't in the club, man. Why do you think these athletes and these rappers and these different people got to sell out to make money? Let's take it, for example, Andrew Wiggins. He had to take the yab. He didn't want to take it. They basically forced him to take it. Why? Because he didn't want to give up those goodies. Those millions of dollars. What George called what he was saying. They own this and they own that. Because the Heavenly Father set these Edomites up for a period of time. This is their heaven. This is their blessing. Okay, and they know that this is the elite rulers know that this is it for them. And that's why they're going to fight the second coming of the Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay, but back to this article. All right. This guy, he knew. Okay. He knew what was up. And just like all these CEOs, when you go back into the year 2019, 2020, you had a whole shitload of CEOs stepping down and retiring and away from their positions because they knew that the pandemic was coming. And it's like nobody even cared. Nobody even batted an eye. Everybody was just too scared of the CV-19. We bringing this information. This is for the elect. We understand. But the people, they're all fluoridated out. Coca-Cola'd out. Man, you brothers ain't supposed to be drinking no goddamn Coca-Cola, man. Pepsi and shit. Grape soda. These people through, man. They brain ain't functionally working. So we the water Yahweh Shem Shai, that he woke us up, man. We can think. We got our wits about ourselves, man. We're not snared, we're not taken, we're not fooled. We're not deceived by Satan's devices, the spiritual demons, Satan's children, the Edomites. We know we've been enlightened through the spirit, man. Our spirit is alive, it's woke. But there's more. Naturalnews.com. It says rigged. It's a big game. It's a big club. And you ain't in it. You ain't in it, Jake. You ain't in it. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked. And guess what? Guess who's in the power seat, in the driver's seat right now? The big club, what they call the Illuminati. But if we speak on these things, we're sea theorists. Oh, you guys are going too far. Oh, well, you just wait. You just wait when your 401ks and your pensions and your Social Security, they disappear. And you get a universal basic income package and say, here, nigga, You know, you done worked 30 years and it's time for you to cash out and you get a UBI STEMI. Okay? The fourth industrial revolution is about you owning nothing and being happy. Okay? Silicon Valley Bank gave its employees bonuses just hours before it collapsed. Was this a coincidence? Was this a coincidence? Just hours before the bank. Hours before ahead of the seizure. Wow. They say it was processed in the days ahead of the collapse of the bank. So is this a coincidence, man? For all you chasing the bag people, what are you going to do, man? These people, they own everything. You're not going to be able to play. You're not going to be able to play their game and win. They want complete servitude. Ain't going to be no more bag chasing. No more you ain't going to be able to bag chase. The bag got big holes in it, man. Okay? It's a big club and you ain't in it, Jake. And they're about to do a whole hell of a lot of other things with this financial system. These people, the Heavenly Father is just getting warmed up. And all the devices of men and, you know, okay, I'm gonna get my business in here. I got this, or get my house and get this real estate going. Look, man. Look, the domino effect has already started. A lot of people are going to lose their goddamn mind soon. They're going to lose it. They're going to lose their mind. Why? Because they didn't hearken to the prophets and the Lord didn't wake them up. When people start to lose their assets and their money, people are going to lose their goddamn mind. All the things that people worked for years, it's all going to come to naught. And why? It's prophecy. Okay? And it's a big club and you ain't in it. You think the elite's going to take the MOTB? You think Jacob Rothschild going to take the MOTB? No, that's for the slaves. That's for the slaves to get branded. The elites ain't going to take the Revelation 13 and 16. We talking about the owners of the rulers of the society. No, they're not. Okay? You think the elites took the jab? You think the elites took the CV19 juice? Come on, man. Come on, Jake. Okay? But I just wanted to, bring this out. I was meditating on it at work. Like, boy, I tell you, boy, these devils, that's why that's why we storing up treasures in heaven and looking forward to the kingdom, man, because this is not our rest, man. This is not the place that the Lord intended for us to, get rest here and sit back and, just live this luxury life. It's not, it's not. Lord give us little spots here and there, but this is hell, man. This system was designed to put hell on the Israelite man. Just work, and, just work until you die, basically, because, this is captivity. All right. Colossians 3:2, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. So our true affection, what we desire, which is the kingdom of heaven, man, that's our rest. And we desire that very, very, very badly, man. We worn out, man. We worn the hell out. So, Lord willing, this video was edifying, and shalom.